Hello.
Hello.
Okay, hold up. Let me just do something real quick. Hello, YouTube world. My name is Nicholas Montez, and welcome back to my YouTube channel live stream, everybody. Today we are doing my reaction to the Oscar nominations of 2025. I wasn't able to do this like on Friday or anything because since Friday and sort of Thursday, I've been busy with like schoolwork, and also I had a massive 18th birthday party yesterday for me. My birthday wasn't yesterday, so you're not late. My birthday is on Tuesday, but I had it early because, it's what people do, what normal people do. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do a quick drive through all the categories and see who got nominated and what are my thoughts on it. So let me switch this. Oops. Okay, so we got first up actor in a leading role with Adrian Brody in The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet in A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes in Conclave, and Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice. So, I think this list sounds pretty good. To be honest, when it came to most of these categories, I didn't really know who was going to be nominated or anything. And with this list, from most of the movies that I've seen, which the only film I haven't seen is Sing Sing. I'm currently watching The Brutalist right now, but I had to pause it to make this. I think if I have to be completely honest, for the one, I'm gonna probably go with Adrian Brody, just because that was like the more beloved film. If I were to pick my personal favorite performance, I'd probably go with Timothy Chalamet or Sebastian Stan. It's also kind of cool that Sebastian Stan got a nomination. Going from Bucky in the MCU to now being an Oscar-nominated actor, that's amazing. And Timothy Chalamet being in Wonka and Dune, fantastic. Next up, we have actor in a supporting role with Yuri Borisov in Anora, Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain, Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce in The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice. So I think this is a pretty good list. I don't remember who Yura Borsiov's character was in Nora. I liked Macaulay Culkin's brother's performance in A Real Pain. Edward Norton was cool in A Complete Unknown. Guy Pearce, I don't know who that character was in The Brutalist, and I'm watching it. And then Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice, cool. I'm honestly going to go with Kieran Culkin just because he feels like a real good person. So I'll probably pick him, but I really don't have too much thoughts on that one. Actress in a leading role with Cynthia Erivo from Wicked, Carla Sofia Cascon in Amelia Perez, Mikey Madison in Anora, Demi Moore in The Substance, and Hernanda Torres in I'm Still Here. So one thing I want to comment, I noticed a lot that Amelia Perez has gotten like the most nominations out of all these movies. I watched it. I thought it was fine. I don't really have any like positive things to say about it. But with The Substance, I like that both this and Nosferatu is getting like great praise, and that horror is actually being nominated with a lot of stuff. So I think that's cool. If I would have to pick what movie I think will win this category, I'm definitely voting for Cynthia from Wicked, because that was like one of the best performances. And other ones go to Demi Moore or Mikey Madison. But other than that, I'm going with Cynthia. Actress in a supporting role, we got Monica Barbaro in A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande in Wicked, Felicity Jones in The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini in Conclave, and Zoe Saldana in Amelia Perez. So, kind of think it's cool that Ariana Grande is getting a actress nomination. And I'm probably going to pick her just because she's of all the performances, she's the one I remembered the most. And I don't even know anyone. Plus, I think, isn't Zoe Saldana technically, like, the main star of Amelia Perez? So, yeah, that felt a little weird. Next up, we have animated feature film. Flow. We have Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, and The Wild Robot. So this one kind of seemed a little bit obvious in what films were going to get nominated. Of course, Inside Out 2 is so obvious. I heard of Flow before. Never seen it, though, but I am excited to see it now. Never seen Memoir of a Snail. I practically saw a Wallace and Gromit film like a few weeks ago, but I thought it was like a film that came out this year, not 2024. And then The Wild Robot, I'm definitely think it's going to win. Even though Inside Out 2 I love way more, The Wild Robot is easily winning. However, quick comment on The Wild Robot. I love that it's getting nominated for other things like sound and score. That's pretty cool. I really like that. Next up, we have animated short film. I actually haven't seen any of these, so I don't really care with Beautiful Men, In the Shadows of the Cypress, Magic Candies, Wander to Wonder, and Yuck. I have no idea what these movies are, so we can just skip this category. Cinematography, The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu. So, Dune Part 2, it's kind of crazy because it didn't actually get a lot of nominations, but as we come to go to the Best Picture category, it was nominated for Best Picture, though I doubt it's going to win, but we'll have to wait and see. With all these other categories, yeah, they seem like, Nosferatu seems like a good choice to put in that category, so I can understand. Costume design with A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. I'm going for the money of Wicked and Gladiator 2. It's between those two films. I think Gladiator 2 had a lot of great costume design and set work, and Wicked just had a lot of great costumes as well. So it's either between those two, but it's kind of hard to pick because I think that's just the movie magic for me that I loved. Directing with Honora Sean Baker, The Brutalist, Brady Corbett, A Complete Unknown, James Mangold, Emilia Perez, Jacques Andiard, and The Substance, Coralie Farragut. I'm either going to go with Sean Baker or James Mangold. Considering that Emilia Perez is the one that's gotten the most nominations, why do I have a feeling that it's possibly going to win Best Picture? That is just crazy to me. Then we have documentary feature film. Don't really know any of these, but Black Box Diaries, No Other Land, Porcelain War, Soundtrack to A Coupe Diet, and Sugar Cane. Kind of disappointed with this category because there's no Superman Christopher Reeve story. And that was like the most praised documentary of the year. I don't really mind if they didn't include the Jim Henson documentary or the Tiger documentary from Disney Nature, which were also really good documentaries. But that was like, Superman was like the most emotional documentary you've made in years. Everybody loved that film. So, yeah, I think that was a major snub. Documentary short film, we have Death by Numbers, I Am Ready Warden, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Don't really know any of these, to be honest. Film editing, we have Honora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and Wicked. The film editing, I'm kind of going to go with either Honora, Emilia Perez, or Wicked. I actually kind of liked the film editing of Emilia Perez, so I'll say that. International feature film. I'm Still Here, The Girl with the Needle, Emilia Perez, The Seed of the Sacred Fig, and Flow. Kind of cool that an animated film got nominated for both animated feature and international feature film. So kind of cool. Though Emilia Perez is also included in this list, so yeah. I can't really debate on this one because I haven't seen many of the movies besides Emilia Perez. Makeup and hairstyling, A Different Man, Emilia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked. It's either between the Wicked, The Substance, or A Different Man. I don't really remember anything about Nosferatu. I'm going to go with The Substance, probably. Music original score: The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. Boy, is this interesting, because I don't really remember any of the scores for most of these movies besides The Wild Robot. I'm currently watching The Brutalist right now, and I don't really remember the score. So, yeah, The Wild Robot is winning for me. Music original song, El Mal, The Journey, Like a Bird, El Mal from Emilia Perez, The Journey from the 6888, Like a Bird, Sing Sing, Mi Camino, Emilia Perez, and Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late. First off, never knew that Never Too Late, the Elton John thing, never came. I didn't know that came out this year. I also didn't know it would probably get a nomination from something, but that's basically what it is. So, if I'd have to pick, I mean, none of these songs really stuck out to me, so I don't even know if I can really vote on this. If anything, I'll probably pick Never Too Late from Elton John. Now we have Best Picture, though I'm actually going to save this. I'm going to save this for last. Production design, we have The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. It's kinda interesting. I think production design's gonna go to Dune Part 2. It deserves it. Live action short film, we have Alien, Anuaju, I don't know how to say that, I'm Not a Robot, The Last Ranger, and The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. Don't know any of these. So, unfortunately, yeah. Sound, A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. Easily going for The Wild Robot, though Dune Part 2 can also be a contender, as well as Wicked. So, you got a couple of contenders in there. Visual effects, we have Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. I think all these are pretty good nominations, except they snubbed Mufasa. Like, you can say all the bad things you want about the movie. I personally love it. But the best thing about the movie was the visual effects. The fact that they were able to create this world like that looks so real. And you snub it. Whereas, like, sure, the original Lion King from 2019 didn't get nominated. I mean, they got nominated, but it didn't win. But you could at least nominate it. Like, come on. Writing, adapted screenplay, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing. I don't really know. A Complete Unknown, I don't really know this category. And then writing, original screenplay, Anora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5th, and The Substance. Kind of cool that September 5th got a nomination, considering I haven't seen it, so it gives me an excuse to go watch it. But I'm going to have to go with Anora. I think it's the best written film of all these. And finally, we are going to talk about the Best Picture films, which is the one that has the most films. Anora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. A lot of really good movies in here. A couple movies I haven't seen yet. If I would have to pick the film I'm choosing for Best Picture, I would truly like it to be Dune Part 2, because it was the most celebrated movie of this year that's in this list. If not, I would either go with Anora, or The Brutalist, or A Complete Unknown. Definitely not Emilia Perez, or the other films. The Substance could go. But if anything, I'd probably choose Wicked, considering it's been like one of those popular movies, pun intended, like the last like 2 to 3 months, with like the soundtrack and the story and everything. So for me, I'm probably going to go with Wicked, but I'm not going to bet on it that it wins, because who knows, maybe, because, you know, they did this with Barbie last year, where it got like multiple nominations, or it got a couple nominations, and it barely won anything besides like Best Original Song from Billie Eilish. And so yeah, that's my reactions for the Oscar nominations. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Some of the videos, I'll be posting 3 other videos on this next week, maybe tomorrow or something like that. I'll be catching you with my Oscar rankings. and giving you guys some fun stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope... Let me turn this around. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.